This is going to be 2015 AG Watch Out Baseball Mixer number 1. This is featuring Topps Stadium Club 2014, Topps Finest 2014, High Tech Supreme, and Topps Chrome. And let's go ahead and screen share everybody in the break. Right, Terry H at the top, Daniel P. You're at the bottom of the copy, and paste this into random.org. As always, random 7 times. Here we go. There's 1. Here comes number 2, 3. Let's make it razzle dazzle. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Let's see here. Andrew M. at the top, Myra S. You're at the bottom of the copy, and paste this into our MLB spreadsheet. Let me pull this up here for you. Right there it is, right there. Boom. And let's go ahead and make this roll big as we read the names and teams off here to you. Andrew M, you got the Diamondbacks. Daniel P, Braves. Robert G, Orioles. Chris G, you got the Red Sox. Rosendo, Cubs. Chris G with the White Sox. That's 2 Chris G's in this, by the way. Chris G A J has the White Sox. George S with the Reds. Will T, you got the Indians. Michael D, you have the Rockies. Jeff B, Tigers. Chris G O, you have the Astros. Terry H with the Royals. Eric N, you got the Angels. Mike and Pepper, you got the Dodgers. Patrick C, you've got the Marlins. Robert G, Brewers. Justin J, you got the Twins. Robert H, Mets. Will T, you have the Yankees. VP with the A's. Rosendo, you have the Phillies. Richard G, Pirates. Scott L, you get the Padres. Rod A, Giants. Jake and L, you have the Mariners. Daniel H, you have the Cardinals. Fred P, Rays. Rosendo, you have the Rangers. Greg R, you got the Blue Jays. Myra S with the Nationals. All right, any trades, teams, please do so now here in the 5-boxer AG Watch Out Baseball Mixer number 1. Topps Chrome will be first. All right, Jared H, what's up, buddy? I wasn't ignoring you, man. I wasn't ignoring you. I'm just trying to get these breaks set up here, buddy. Happy New Year to you, sir. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Been crazy around here tonight, man. Waiting on stuff to come in, trying to get set up, and all that stuff. All right. We haven't done too much baseball. We're doing all football earlier, man. We just started getting into baseball now here in the last hour or so. I hear you, man. It happens, buddy. Been there and done that, man. Been there and done that. There we go. All right, and the last one here is Stadium Club. Monster boxes there. All right. The old monster boxes. Right. All right, guys, we got any trades? I'm about to roll it here. Last call for trades. We're about to roll it. Yep, let's go, guys. Good luck, everybody. And let's do the break. And let's see what's all in this one. Let's see, some room here. Back these up just a little bit. Get us some room there. All right, here we go. All right, do it AF. Topps Chrome. Baseball. Here we go. Bryce Harper. Right there. Five autos in this portion of the break here in Topps Chrome. 5 autos. Ellsbury, been collecting those. Ooh, here we go. Tahan Walker, black. All right. Seattle Mariners, Jake and L. That's coming out to you. Jake and L. Let's see, that should be numbered to 182 of 100. Yes, indeed. Jake and L is the owner of the Mariners. That is coming out to you. Nice hit, buddy, on that one. All right, next up, here we go. Carl Crawford. Here's a David Wright cut. Ooh, here we go. Austin Jackson right here. Check that out. Austin Jackson, 75 of 100. That is Detroit. And that's going to go out to Jeff B. Jeff B. Black refractor. Very nice. Jeff B. All right. Let's keep it going here, guys, in the 5-boxer here. AG Watch Out Baseball Mixer #1 coming at you. Here we go. Greg Holland. Ooh, here we go. Evan Gattis right here for the Braves. Daniel P. And that one's coming out to you. Daniel P. 164 of 199. Daniel P. That is coming out to you. All right, next up. Still rolling in the break. Give me a focus, man. I need you, buddy. There we go. There's a Will Myers. Right there, Will Myers. All right. Still looking for 4 autos in this, guys. Still looking for 4 autos. There's a Chris Davis. Ooh, here we go. Eddie Butler right here for the Rockies. Watch out. Nice refractor auto, Colorado. That's Michael D. coming out to you. Michael D. This one is numbered 52 of 499. Michael D. Hits the Eddie Butler autograph for the Rockies. All right. Here we go. Next up in Topps Chrome portion of the 5-box mixer. Clayton Kershaw. Very nice. Here's a Chris Owens autograph for the Diamondbacks. Andrew M.O.D. And that one's coming out to you, Andrew M.O.D. Very nice. That one is you, sir. No numbering on that one, of course. All right, next up, we got a couple more autos. There's a Trout. Right there, Mike Trout. Ken Griffey refractor, that's awesome. Tanaka, Kuroda there. Derek Jeter. Matt always wants to break helmets, buddy. Matt lives for those things. All right, next up, Mr. Posey, David Price, refractor. Here we go, Andrew Heaney autograph for the Marlins. Patrick C, that's coming out to you, Patrick C. That one's coming out to you, Andrew Heaney autograph for the Marlins. No numbering on that one. All right, guys, couple packs left here in Topps Chrome portion of the 5-boxer. Here we go. Oh, wow, here we go. Blue right here, Dean Anna right there. Wow, check that out for the Yankees. And let's see here. That is going to go to Will T. Will T. 126 of 199. Dean Anna right there. Very nice. Will T, that's coming out to you. Nice blue autograph. Joe Maueroid. All right, next up, here we go. Eric Johnson. Yu Darvish right there. All right, guys, that'll do it for Topps Chrome portion. Let's move on to Topps Finest. Let's move on to Topps Finest now. All right, here we go. Michael Choice right there. All right. Next up. Ooh, here we go. Autograph right here. Look at this. Get focus there for you for the Padres. Tommy Medica right there. Who's got the Padres? Scott L. That's coming out to you. Scott L. Hits it right there for the Padres. Nice one there, sir. Scott L. gets it. All right, next up, Big Papi. Max Scherzer, here we go. Colton Wong, refractor. All right, we'll do NASCAR after we do Trinity Baseball. George, thanks, buddy. Trinity Baseball, I think, what is it? 15 is next. Here is a Nelson numbered right here, 104 of 199 for the Brewers, Jimmy Nelson. That is going to go to Robert G. Robert G. That one is coming out to you. Get a new box here for the cards. All right, next up, here we go, guys. Ooh, here we go. Finest Sterling right there. Bryce Harper for the Nats. Very nice card right there. All right. Next up, here we go. Cabrera. Here we go. Buster Posey. Finest green right there for the Giants. Tanaka right there. All right. Oh, Tanaka. Next up, here we go. Hernandez right there for the Mariners. Ooh, here we go. Duke Snider right there. Finest Vintage Tools. Love those cards right there. Dodgers owner was Mike P. Gomez. All right, next up is a Kershaw. Here's a Warriors card, Matt Davidson right there for the White Sox right there, Blue Warriors. Very nice. All right, and last pack of Finest. Here we go, right here, 87 of 149 right there for the Marlins. Nice one right there, Jake Marisnick right there. Marlins, that is Patrick C coming out to you, Patrick C. Nice one right there, 87 of 149. Patrick C, that is you, sir. Hit with the Marlins. All right, guys, let's move on to Stadium Club. Portion of the break. Stadium Club. Here we go. Future Stars. Puig right there. Check that one out. Cut for the Dodgers. All right, next up, Paul Goldschmidt. Jackie Robinson right there. Here we go. Let's see who it is here. It's going to be a James Jones right here for the Mariners. Jake Cannell, that's coming out to you. James Jones autograph. Jake Cannell, that's coming out to you. All right, next up, Rivera right there. Andre Dawson. Right there, so, all right, that one slipped. Right there, Gonzalez. All right, next up, Yu Darvish. Ooh, here we go, Mike Trout. Luminescent cut for the Angels. All right. Eric N, that is you. Eric N. All right, next up, so Robin Yount. All right, here we go. Ernie Banks. Solarity right here for the Yankees. All right. New York Yankees, Will T, that's coming out to you. Will T, rookie card auto. Very nice. Will T, that is you. All right, looking for one more auto here in Stadium Club. Ozzie Smith. We had him on here, Jeff. Back when we were in Chicago, we had him on the show, and He signed my bat, man. It looks so pristine. I showed it to Matt S. when he came over here. It looks like it's been printed on there. Ooh, here's a George Brett Legends cut right here for the Royals. Very nice. George Brett. All right, Mark, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? All right, next up, here we go. Julio Teheran. Here's a Beam Team. Big Papi, David Ortiz right there for the Red Sox. All right. Red Sox owner Chris G coming out to you. Chris G. G.O., by the way. Chris G.O. Always, man. Always some good hits going on. All right, next up. Adam Wainwright right there. Duke Snider. John Mattingly, all right. All right, here we go. Ooh, Redemption, all right. Redemption, who could that be for? Who could that be for? Miguel Cabrera right there. All right. Carlos Gomez. Albert Bell. Here's a Manny Machado. Luminous cut right there for the Orioles, Robert G. And it's coming out to you, Robert G. All right, that'll do it for Stadium Club portion of the 5-boxer. Let's see what we got here, guys. Good luck. Here we go. Somebody called it too. It is going to be, you are due to receive a Stadium Club autograph. Chris Owings right there. Somebody who called that? I think, yep. Andrew M, I think, yep. Wow, man. You're due to receive a Stadium Club autograph of Chris Owings right there. 3 helmets in a full size. Who's Owens is Diamondbacks, right? Owens is Diamondbacks. That is Andrew M.O.D., who I believe called that. And he got the hit. Very nice, sir. Very nice. All right, let's see what we got here. Which one is which? All right, that's all right. Doesn't matter. All right, here is the next portion of the break. Supreme Baseball. Right here. Here is a 18 of 20. Christian Yelich right here for the Marlins. Right there. Patrick C. That's coming out to you. Patrick C. 18 of 20. Right there, Patrick C. That one is coming to you. Marlins did good in this break. Marlins did well. Ooh, man. The ace closer right here. 9 of 45 cut. Dennis Eckersley. All right. VP. That's coming out to you. VP. 9 of 45. Dennis Eckersley. Had the pleasure of meeting this guy recently. Awesome guy right here. That is nice. VP, that is you, sir. All right, guys, here's last box of the break, last pack, I should say. This is high tech. And the 5-box mixture we just did here. All right, here we go. Yelich again right there. There's a Simmons. Stolen base champ, Ricky Henderson. Right here, 95 of 99 A's. And A's, a VP that's coming out to you, 95 of 99. Shelby Miller for the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals. That is going to go out to Daniel H. And that one's coming out to you, Daniel H. Shelby Miller autograph. Here's an Albert Bell right here in a White Sox uniform. Was it the cracked one there? Albert Bell. Nice variation. Cespedes right here for the A's. Joe Mauer Twins. There's a Freddie Freeman. And a Yu Darvish. All right, guys, that'll do it for the Watch Out 5-box baseball mixer number 1. Good break there. Let's save that for YouTube.